Show them how much you love them with Bob Martin.
For a few lucky dogs, their job is looking after an iconic location. One of them is Purdy. As a quick learner, she completed training in just 18 months to become the first patrol dog to work on Table Mountain in 2011.
Next to me, it's Purdy. She's a very good girl, one of our dogs. And the other dog is Echo. All our dogs are attack dogs to protect the visitors on Table Mountain. The dogs patrol the mountain to make sure the safety of the visitors, and also the dog can protect the rangers, the handlers. We were 24/7 on duty, day and night, working shift, 12-hour shift. We've got 6 from the other shift and 6 dogs from the other shift. So that's what we normally do here on the mountain. If your life is in danger, and then I'm on patrol with my dog, and then you show me the person maybe who marked you or whatever that the person is doing illegal on the mountain, we can send the dog, and then the dog can go and fetch that person and then apprehend the suspect.
The Table Mountain National Park Visitor Safety Dog Unit currently consists of 8 four-legged rangers. Although the cost of training and maintaining the dogs is covered through generous sponsorship, all of the dogs were supplied and trained by Canine Training Centre and Kennels.
Training covers a wide spectrum these days. We can look at, for example, domestic training, where, for example, you can start off with a puppy class, going up to basic obedience, and of course more specialized in terms of people looking at personal protection and other things like that as well. Then, of course, there's more specific training for security officers as well, which covers, of course, the private security industry. Of course, we're also looking in terms of training for police dogs, training for correctional services, and army dogs as well. If you look at training, it can take anything from 6 months to over 2 years. If you're looking at your training phases, for example, in the first phase, which is more an informal training phase, there you're looking at where the puppies develop from puppyhood right up to about a year old in terms of certain things like obedience, bit of jumping, but at that point in time, everything is on a very informal scale. From about a year old till about 18 months to 2 years old, we find that obviously more formal training, like more informal bite work, more formal obedience comes into play, as well as agility and also scenario training as well.
For the Visitor Safety Dog Unit, the animals go through a specialized training program in line with international standards and training for specific police units. The dogs are taught to focus in the ever-changing outdoor environment and deal with many visitors.
The BH test, which is basically means the traffic escort dog, is very much focused on developing the dog to be a more, how shall I put it now, a good citizen. It's very much similar in terms of the fact of the British Canine Good Citizen test, where the dog does obedience not only on a formal basis, but, for example, with distractions.
Thanks to funding from athletic clubs, cycling teams and community service groups, these dogs enjoy their days in the fresh air and sunshine, sleep cozy, eat well, and make sure we all feel safer when we visit the beautiful Table Mountain.
Show them how much you love them with Bob Martin.